Stay looking Thursday, ain't even Thursday, I'm rocking her mix.
So I'm gonna start recording now. Pretty simple. This is 2 10mm bolts. Come out, pull this right up, move it to the side. My biggest issue was the belt and this 19mm bolt underneath the pulleys is the belt tensioner. Put the socket in, push it out with a breaker ball. Obviously the hose right here comes up through here, take it out. And what I did was I put a screwdriver through, and then I took off this what size is this anyways? Oh, 3/4. And my main goal is to try to take this pulley off. I'm not keeping this one, so it doesn't really matter. But take it up just for room, so I can take off the actual power steering pump. And that actually makes sense because I might have to put it in first and then tighten the bolt afterwards. So that does make sense why they come separate. Yep. So I'm just prying this out side to side, hopefully. It just pops off. Like I said, the whole power steering pump is garbage, so I don't really need to salvage anything here. I just have to do it without getting hurt.
So, well, for sure, I'll be able to hear Christmas.
So my biggest issue is that when it finally does pop out, I'm gonna get hurt. I'm right there, guys. I can just try to make it easier. Just keep on prying away. I think this is the original. This is 040, 030, ASE. I know this is the original. Tiresome. I'm definitely getting somewhere though, guys. Prying this shit out. I'm hoping that the pliers, okay, let me show you. Perfect. All right, so I was literally prying, and at this point, you see, I can actually see it, and it slides right off. Now at this point, this is garbage. I don't need this. I bent it a couple of times, and I bought the new one. The main reason for taking it out, though, is for the space. There's a screw under here, and there's a screw in the back. All right, well, I'll see you later. And so we're almost there, man. This is about 20 minutes in. Almost there. I got it new yesterday, and I try to put it in, but it makes sense that they sold separately, right? So you buy the power steering pump by itself. And look, I just learned something too. The pulley will have to go this way. The way I pushed it in, the way it would go in. All right, see? So it makes sense why they come separate. They don't sell the bolt on top, which kind of sucks. Figure it out in a second. We got number 12. So like I said, we're taking out these number 12 sockets. And here, there's not a lot of space because you got these bars now. If I wanted to take all that shit out, I could, but I wouldn't be getting cut the way I'm getting. But I'm not trying to do it. I'm trying to just get this shit done with. Back on the road and out of here. So let's try it. Let's see what I'm doing, man. I'm gonna go with the bottom one first. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell with the wheel on, this was coming off. So again, it makes sense that before I get hurt, but it makes sense that they sell it separately because you can't buy it together. I was trying my best because from my experience with pulleys, they're usually a bitch to take out. So. But this one wasn't that much of a bitch. It was more of a bitch to get to than to take out the actual power steering. And I had to do some research to find out where the pulley was at because this has a double pulley. So I found out and got the job done, I guess. So let's see, this one up top, it's pretty loose. And the one on the bottom. I didn't even check if it had any more, but I think it's only 2, yeah. So, this from the bottom is right out, boom. Save that. Man, this is the top one. Now, you never take them out completely because you don't want it to wobble until you get to the end. Like right now, it's at the end. Always get the bottom one first, not the top one. Now, look, boom. 1, 2. That's done. That's done. That's the shit. Shit, no, this is hot. I just drove it here, but if you look at the two, you already know they're the same. I'm not even gonna go so hard. They're the same shit. That's the old one. And there's the new one. I hate to get it dirty with my hands, but it is what it is. Now they really want us to clean up some of this shit, but we're not going to. We're just putting it right back in. And just like that, guys, so. And like now, just putting the boat in my hands. And then tying it up. So I actually like this job. This is actually an easy job now that because it's taking me, it's been what, 25 minutes, 30 minutes total so far. And I'm already a couple screws away and starting this car up and not having no issues. So I like jobs like that for sure. Tighten this up. So, it is hard. I mean, I wouldn't recommend, instead of me using this ratchet because it's kind of long, use a socket. But I honestly don't want to walk over there. Just go and get the sockets right now. So, I mean the wrenches, sorry. I'm using the socket. So tighten the bottom. Very tight. Tighten the top again. Tight as shit. What's now? Oh, the pulley. Just remember I said the deep part, the part that pops out, goes into the power steering pump, and then you take the old screw. I'm using power steering fluid too. I'm smart about it, right? The old one, power steering fluid. It's a little bit of a mess. And I put she's all greasy now on the outside, and should be able to tighten this up a little bit. Yeah. Alright, so is on. Put it in my hand first. I'm gonna put something in here so I could make it tighter, and then use the breaker bar 3/4 to turn it just enough where it locks in, and then you won't have no issues. But as you can see, everything is tight already, and that's pretty much it. Take this off, the cap off, plug the stuff in. Done, guys. And put the belt on. So done. Some bullshit. So I can't fit the breaker bar back in. So what I would have to do is get a 3/4 wrench now and tighten it that way. Not really a big deal, just gotta go and get it. Give me a second. Boom. So this thing is getting hurt, man. I just got cut again. So what I'm doing is I have a screwdriver in between the wheel, holding onto the metal, and then I'm just pulling this line down and double checking again. What's up, Jaden? I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
Got it?
How's school?
Good.
You know.
All right.
See you later, man. So that's in. Check out the cap now. So it's in there, tight, right? Real tight. Now we can put this in. All right, so goes in, simple as that. You know, I already checked the what do you call them, man? Forget my shit, bro. The rubbers, but I already checked them and they good. Or you will have to replace it if so. All right, it goes back in. I'm gonna tighten it up with a ratchet. That's simple. All right, the hose goes here. This comes out. All right, that's simple. All right, so the belt is the hardest part now. If I noticed down there, the belt came off, so I gotta put it on. But and then pull the tensioner, put it back. So 1 second. All done. Tight. Belt is tight. Whoa. See, I'm recording myself, y'all. Switching it. All right, so tight. Belt is tight. Everything is tight, guys. Now, pop this hose back. This is technically not that good because I could end up breaking the hose on this side, but you know, it is what it is right now. Right. So we're good. All right, I'm gonna fill this up with fluid and start this baby up. That's it. Done though. Power steering pump. I know people like to see finished products. So there you go, it's your finished product. All done. I'm gonna put the cap on right now. And I already filled this up. It's on the max line, so that's that. Done. I turn this side to side to make sure it works, but with this particular power steering pump, it's not literally like, it's not like a reservoir where it pulls it back. It's just pumping in, so I don't really feel like that's necessary. But real clean though, right there, you know. I learned a lot about Honda Odyssey in this one little job, so you know I'm gonna share my pointers. But well, I did already, but more or less, the tensioner pulley is a 19-inch ratchet, and you just shake it, hold it up and shake it, and it'll go back. It's a little stiff, but it's not instant like other cars. I had a Chevy Impala. Once you hold the tensioner pulley, it starts moving. This one is not like that. You hit it, and you got to keep on shaking it. It could be rusty. It could be anything, but that job is done, y'all. Have a good day.